All right, quick test before we get underway, just to check the volume. All right, quick test before we get underway, just to check. Okay, so that's definitely good. Let me fix the volume on this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Eh, eh. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Here we go. It's still too loud. Let's try this. Testing 1, 2. Maybe a little bit more. How about now? All right, that should be good. All right. Give me one more second and we will be good to go. All right, I think we're ready. Welcome. We are way earlier than we usually are, and that is due to the fact that the wife is out of the house. She is not in bed. She is not trying to get sleep. So the only people I can torture here are myself and my cats, Bumbles and Terror. So, dang it. Here we go. One more time. Sorry. All right, there we go. So anyway, welcome. It's 6 o'clock. You guys have probably sat down for dinner and are going to catch us at a later time. That is cool. Or if you're watching now, you are a serious glutton for punishment, and I don't know what's wrong with you. Either way, this is part, I think, 11 now of my attempts to fundraise for my wife in order to experience something once in a lifetime at Carnegie Hall in New York City. So basically, rundown is this: the wife sings with this wonderful group called Morris Park Singers, and they did a piece which caught the attention of the right people in New York, which also caught the attention of the composer, but that's beside the point. It caught the attention of the composer and it caught the attention of the folks at Carnegie Hall. Now they are inviting them out to go ahead and perform, I think, either the same piece or another piece or a whole melody of them. I can't remember. I have to get the story straight. However, deal is they're going out to New York. The problem with that is that they are not backing uh, the choir to get out there, which means they are each individual member of the choir is on the hook to come up with their own airfare, uh, the hotel stays, the transportation, uh, stuff like that. Just uh, just to be able to get out there, it's still pretty exorbitant, especially given the day and age that we live in right now. So because they're getting no assistance on that, this is where I come in. I am attempting to raise funds for my wife in order to get out there with either less of a financial burden or no financial burden. Either way, I just want to go. I just want her to be able to go out there, experience this, just revel in it as she can, and then she can come home, have a head full of memories and lots of stories to tell me. Maybe about sharing uh, uh, space on a sidewalk with somebody loud, and she ends up being like, "Hey, I'm walking here," something along those lines. That's not the once in a lifetime experience. Anyway, I digress. Point is, we're raising money for her to go to New York, and this is my way to go ahead and try to raise those funds by sucking at Elden Ring. With that said, we are on the way. Let's get up and say hello to our lady friend over here. That's the map button. Let's say hi to the lady friend. Hello. She's a little sleepy right now. Anyway, we are finally going to be doing something a little different. Instead of being above ground and doing all this stuff, yeah, we're going to be going below ground. I do need to check and see if I have... Okay, I got Ranker Call, I got Oracle Bubbles, Briars of Sin. Doing good. Very, very, very good. You'll hear that click every once in a while. That's because I am trying to clear my throat, and allergies are being an absolute murder on me today. We are now heading down to the Shaffer Riverbank, and we are going to be lighting 8 different braziers down here in order to access this boss and fight him, get a little something something. There's an elevator over here that we can pull up on and do whatever, but that's kind of a waste of a stone sword key right now, in my opinion. It's not if you can beat the people that are up there, but for now, I'm definitely not ready. You've seen it. Here's what I'm going to do. Even though I've already got this Site of Grace, I'm going to start here. We'll see if I missed out on anything. Welcome to Shaffer Riverbank. This place has some upgrade materials that we can get. You can come along here and collect plants and all that other stuff if you so desire. Looks like we already got what was up there. We got the Ghost Glovewort that was growing down there. So I assume that I've already gone through this portion of the map by grabbing everything. Yep, I already got what's on that one. Got what's on that guy, so yeah. Oh, wait. I'll take some rainbow stones. Anything over here that I missed? I don't think so. I think there's just some... There should be some soap under there that I already got. Yep. There would have been a golden rune up there, which means that I have... Oh, God! Well, that was dumb. First death, and it's because of something absolutely stupid. That's par for course, though. Yeah, I'm going to go pick those up. Well, that was asinine. All right, back up here. I don't think there's many that I would have dropped anyway. That was 5,000. It's sizable. There's a couple of arrows at least. Let's just warp here. I can't believe I did that. That was dumb. All right. A few things that I can get here. We're going to be taking our time kind of going through this, and as I get things and check things off, I think I already got the cookbook that was over here too. See, you have to give me a second because I'm old, crabby, my back hurts, my joint hurts, my brain hurts, my life hurts. All right, we're good. Okay. Throw you back on. That was a waste of a rune arc. I cannot believe I let that happen. Let's see, where are we with flasks? 3 and 5. I think I'm going to keep it at 3 and 5 right now. I am also going to check and see if I got... Yep, inverted hawk heater shield. I got that down here earlier. I already got the map. I got the horn bow. I think I got the stone sword key up and over here, but I could be mistaken. Always worth a check. Anyway, down here at the Shopper River Well. This is a good place to come and get thin beast bones for your arrows. I might actually do that real quick, is farm up a few. Excuse me. Memorize spell. For now, let's get the magic glint blade off. And let's get glintstone arc going up in here. Thin beast bones, and we got a little bit of meat off of them. Not a big deal. We'll do this a couple times, make a couple of fire arrows, and then we will get on the way. We can make a couple of batches with that. I think we're good. Truth is, we don't need too many of those fire arrows down here, but I still like having some as a just in case. Excuse me. Now we got 35 fire arrows, which is just fine. I'll get that back on, that's fine. All right. You see at the top of my hat, those things are what we are hunting down. There are 8 of them down here. And I'll be marking them off as we go along. So, those big blue balls, you want to avoid those as much as possible. Alright, let me mark that, just that way I know that I've hit that. Also, as long as I'm going along, a shout out to all the donators so far. Today, I just found out that one of my buddies, Jen, has donated to Laura's cause, so thank you, Jen. Remember, the offer is still there if you desire to have... Oh, this might have been a bad idea. Ow. Ow. Now there's 3 of them. That's not how I wanted this to go. You have a lot of stamina, sir. Knock it off. There. As I was saying, I wanted to thank Jen for contributing to Laura's escape from the State of Minnesota Fund. Very much appreciated. And I also hope that you ended up getting the 2 things I bought for your new classroom excursion that you're going to be going on for the next school year. Ha-ha! Payback. But very much appreciated. A shout out to Brian and Jen and Jax, Marianne and Jesse, Jesse Jr., Uncle Dane. Cannot forget. We got quite a few people that have already donated, and it's just nuts. And very much appreciated, because every time she gets a donation, she does a little short person dance. Give me 1 second. Sorry about this. My feed is acting up, and I want to make sure it is not messing anybody up. Okay, yeah. So anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my stream again. Just want to give the shout out. Jen, thank you very much. There's Mom and Pop, Jesse and Marianne. Aunt Kathleen, you crazy, I thank you. Jesse Jr., I will call him the fourth or the Quattro, thank you. Jackie and Brian have all donated to get Laura out to New York and away from her husband for a couple days, even better. Not so much for me, because I'll miss the crap out of her, but for her, so that way she doesn't have to, I don't know, put up with this for whatever. We have Obelisk 1 and 2. I have them marked, and I want to see if I got my stone sword key from over in this area. So before I do that, I know there's one bull over here that's going to try and come at me. There he is. Little jerk. Alright, 2 single-handed jump attacks should be enough to stagger him. Once they stagger, you can go ahead and give them a critical hit. A little hug, if you will. That's the boss area. We don't want to go that way. But we do... Excuse me. I apologize for the coughing. I got either allergies, something's messing me up pretty good. Okay, it looks like we haven't been up there yet. So let's do this. There, we'll do the little horsey catapult. Okay, nothing over there. Oh, sometimes the camera gets a little wonkish. There we go. Come around here. Yeah, we already got the stone sword key, but that's okay. And I believe we can go down that way for something else. Very careful on this drop, so that way you don't end up doing something silly like me. Drop down there is safe. Drop there is good, drop there is good, and I don't remember what this was. I think there were just a couple of arrows or something, but... Yep, twirling arrows. Get on Horsey Boy again, let's go cross. How many we got so far? 1, 2... Not a good day for the Bulls. Wasn't a good day yesterday for the Spurs either. Oh, that's another thing. I like both teams in the finals. I don't want either of them to lose. Obviously, there's going to be a winner and a loser for everything like that, but we got our boy Karl Anthony Towns on the Knicks, and I would really like to see him get his first championship. But Wemby is a class act. I want to see him get his props too, especially so dang young. Another gold pickled foulfoot. All right. Oh, Mr. Arrow Dude. 1, 2. Apparently that wasn't enough to set that guy up. Oh, it's enough to set him off. 1, 2. Nice. Who else am I missing over here? Can I get you without? Sure can. Little hug always helps people out. All right, obelisk number 3. There's another up that path, and I believe there's another one over off maybe that way. But we're going to be claiming that tower to be able to kind of go down the easier way. I could have sworn I was missing something else back here. Yep, another glove wart. That's all I needed. Now we want to come over here. Where you can get another glove wart. You got to be very careful over here. We're gonna get into sneak mode. Oh! Friggin' bird. Alright, we're gonna sneak up and give this guy a little hug from behind. Hiya! Are you really not coming after me, sir? Yep, come this way. There we go. Be careful off to your left, because you will be going into an area full of hidden snipers and other ghosty ghosts. We don't want to set anything off that will mess up our opportunity to advance quicker than we would. Oh, Lord, he coming. There we go. Oh. You're a big boy. All right. And we got a refill on that, so it was good that I decided to use a flask. Anyway, new obelisk. We'll mark that off. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 more to go. I believe there's a site of grace over here. What I want to do, though, is I want to get through as much of this stuff without resting. So that way, if I want to backtrack and not have to deal with so many archers. Or, oh yeah, here we go. 1, 2, yoink. Oh, I heard you. Okay, nobody's following me up. Nobody's trying to do anything crazy. There's a smithing stone 3. We're going to hold off on going up that pillar. There's a transporter up there. And that is not where we want to go yet, but I will attempt to clear out the area. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna be very quiet now. There's an obelisk right there too, and if you wanted to do this smart, you would kind of sneak over this way, wait for that thing to do a patrol. Okay, it's going away. Now, get up, come over here, get behind this. Oh! Perfect. Went off without a hitch. As planned. Alright, there's number 5. There's a glovewort down there that we can get. Oh, too close, sir. No, Mr. Krabs. Couple of smithing stones in there also. There's going to be 2 up here if I remember right. 2. That should signal him to come down. Awesome. Ooh, I got his headband. Alright, before we go any farther, let's get that bad boy up. Because we about to do a little sleeping and running. Anything up and around here? I don't think so. That's another golden room. I'll take it. Alright, so we're going to come over here. And as you look down, You're going to see that big octopus buster right there. We're going to put him to sleep, but not yet. If you check out over here, there's a merchant there too. I'll be back for him though. Right now, alright, that should put him to sleep. Let's get on our horsey over here. Grab that. Don't worry about that. You can get those for a dime a dozen. Run in here and get that. Smithing stone 4. And there's one more thing. Probably. Yet I can't. Alright. Right where he is. Please don't. Yeah, don't hurt me. There was a merchant in here. Just wanted to see what his inventory looked like before I continued on for the other. I don't know if you can see over there too, but in that big arch, there's a site of grace. Keep that in mind.
Oh, a customer.
Yes, a customer. Let's sell these bad boys off. And I'm going to keep the misery cord. I never use the Sam shear. Scimitars you can get. No problem. Oh, definitely keep those. Twin blade I don't use. I'll keep those just because. I don't use the anchor, but I might just for a gag later on. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Popeye cosplay or something like that. Who knows? And honestly, I don't really use that, but I'm still going to keep it around just in case. I never use great bows. Sell those off. Keep all those. Oh. I already have brass shields. I don't need more than one of those. I believe that should be it. What do you have on sale? So you have a couple of cookbooks. Dappled cured and dappled white. Ooh, we need that. Oil pot. Honestly, that doesn't matter as much to me. I will take the stone sword keys. I'll take the larval tier. I know I can get a couple of those, but I am just fine with my purchases there.
Bye. Till next time.
Sir, there's a good chance I won't be here next time. I don't know how you decided that this would be the greatest place for your customers, but hooby dooby. If you ain't making much, that's your answer. Horrible location. Okay, have these bones, and let's get out of Dodge. No, I didn't get that one yet. Really? The crab is going to follow me over? And then you're going to take advantage, so here. Have a hug. Ooh, I will take a Trina's Lily. Should be obelisk number 6. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. I know where the other 2 are, so that makes this much easier to deal with. Excuse me. Ooby. Let us go over and get that site of grace. There we be. Now we could be going up there. And I think that's what we might actually end up doing. Because I want to collect a good amount of what's up there. Let's get this up and running. Actually, that's where we want to be. As long as you keep it nice and quiet. Usually those guys over there won't touch you, but I can see you. There we go. Alright, before you hop in there, hop up here. And don't forget Somber Smithing Stone 2. Now we can... Okay, so here's what I'm planning. In that building over there. I don't know why I keep walking that way, but that building right there is a scarab that has a spell on it. For collection purposes, I'm going to go in. However, you will be swarmed by those kind of clay people, those undeads. So if you run into issues, go in, clear out the room, let the scarab disappear, back yourself up into a corner so that way you can see the scarab after you load back in. Then quit out, reload the game, and the scarab will show back up. So that's the plan that I have. See, there's the scarab, but there is a whole bunch of these jerks in here. I'll grab that. Oh god, no! Don't go into the crowd. Okay, you know what? That's fine. No, bad. Get away. There we go. Really even gets you on the return. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yoink. Ow! Oh gosh, that was stupid. Oh my god, that was so dumb. Okay, death number 2. At least to this stream. I'm at a Stake America. Yes! But I wasted another rune. Dang it! Alright, here we go. This time it's personal. How does that work? Not very well. Sir, knock it off. Thank you. I always remember my friend, or one of my friends back in high school, always going, boys are dumb, throw rocks at them. I never realized how much truth there was to this. Sir, you are getting entirely too close, and I don't feel comfortable. All right. Give him a hug. No, we are not doing this again. You stay over there. Do you want me to huck rocks at you anymore? Then knock it off. Ow! Sir, I am just trying to live my life. Knock it off. There, one left. I got a refill on that, but... There we go. Ah, complete refill. Very good. Very nice. Very evil. Anyway, there's the scarab. What are we looking at for a situation here? Oh, perfect. So, as long as the beetle is on the other side of that thing, you're okay. Let's dual hand this. And give it a spank. Oh. There we go. Yes, we can now cast Bubble. So you question me if that's worth it, and I go, no, absolutely not, but at least I'm collecting it. The option to have it is there. That is the important part. Is this a golden rune? Yes, it is. Another glove wart back here. Okay, decision time. In our midst, we have a boss that's just sitting there. Zoom in on him. That bad boy packs a punch. And I'm already dying to clay people, so I don't know if I want to bite this guy. However, since you seem to like it when I die, a lot, you jerks, I think I'm still going to fight him. I'm just not going to have as much... Look, if it takes more than a few attempts to be able to try and cycle through him, I don't think I'm going to do it. So here's what I'll do. I will Knight up. Get that bad boy. I'll get on my horse. Oh God. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh, I know you're going to be turning your attention back towards me. Please don't. Yeah. No. Thank you. Ow. I would appreciate it if you were much kinder to me. Get him, Angvol. Oh, did I stagger him? I think I did. Sir, no, bad. Yes, this way, this way. Ha 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 ha! You gave me a lot of souls. I like this. Anyway, you guys thought I was gonna die, didn't you? America's Scar Seal is another talisman. I believe... Okay, here it even tells you. Mind, Intelligence, Faith, and Arcane. Also increases the damage taken. Something I'm not completely interested in wearing as of yet. However, you guys might want to, especially if you have some spells that require a bit higher on the attribute level that you are not completely at yet. Okay, I know there's something down in that bank. Let's go. We can drop over here because it's a safe drop. Okay, there's a glovewort right there. Golden rune. Okay, be careful because you don't want to overshoot or drop in the wrong place, otherwise it's going to be a very bad day for you. We're going to jump over here in a little bit because there's a stone sword key down there, but for now, let's collect those, and we got a golden seed. Aw, yeah. Buddy. Next up. Off and over on the side. Not over there. You're going to drop, sir. There you go. I think this is a rune arc back here. Perfect. Let me get my lantern on here. This is a lot of runes that I don't want to be giving up. So I want to be as careful as possible. I almost ran myself off the damn cliff. Alright, so we want to come over here, leap over. Get kind of right there. Jump up on your horse. Dismount. Be very careful going around the side here. On here, you will find another stone sword key. Okay, now over there, and kind of on the side down there are two obelisks that we can light up. They're standing in front of one right now. This might suck a little bit because I have a full magic bar, but I don't have any more flasks. So it looks like I am going to have to bait him over here. There we go. I don't know why I mighty shotted that. Well, there's two more rats over there. Okay, cool. Oh, not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm hoping if I off this, or these last two people over here. There's one. Yay, I got a refill. So there's that one, and the last one. There. I marked those just for my personal. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The other one is going to be kind of down in this area. There it is. Oh, it only takes one. And another refill. Very good. And this is the last obelisk that you have to light. Power gathers somewhere in Horned Remains. That means the boss is available to fight. So there we go. We have all the obelisks marked, so if you are watching this and are just taking notes or something like that, which I don't know why you would, especially given the fact that I am not a pro at this, but I think I know enough to be able to be like, okay, here you go. These would be the exact locations of each obelisk. And you can do with that as you will. I'm standing too close to the fire, so I don't want to burn myself. We're going to run up the right side here because we are about to probably get fired on by a bunch of bulls. Okay, stamina's not going down. Yeah, now it is. Clarifying horn charm. I don't remember what you do. Oh, it just raises focus. Gives you more magic. Let's pop down here for the last glove wart. And down here for the last side of grace. And also, if you sit here and you kind of take a look at it and about, you have 2 eagles over there, you have 1 eagle over there, maybe 2. It's another good place that you can get some feathers to make up some bows and stuff like that. But we're not doing that. We are going to do this, however. I'll pop another couple of runes I can actually level up twice. There we go. Let's do that. Now let's keep going with intelligence. 38 is my main number to get to on that for intelligence. I want to get this to 40 sooner than later. And then I can start working on everything else. But for right now, those are perfect. Life is developing very nicely. This elevator isn't really necessary for me yet. Like I said, you can go up there into Kaled, and you can actually fight a rune bear for a larval tier, and then you can go the other way to fight 3 summons for a pretty nice talisman. Ups your equip load, but I don't need to do that yet. Let me... Well, did I put that on here as a... I don't think I did. Alright, so let's check. We got the Oracle Bubbles, we got the map, we got the Inverted Hawk Shield, Horn Bow, Stone Sword Key. Bought what we wanted from the merchant. I didn't get Square Off yet. Rachel! Hey, buddy, how are you doing? Long time no see. I can't believe you're a glutton for punishment to come watch your cuz do this. Laura would say hi, but she is currently working with, or she's doing her PCAing tonight, so. Cool is an overstatement, but I do see where you're going with this. I am about to go and probably snuff it on one of the bosses over here. God, it's good to see you. I haven't talked to you in forever, and I feel guilty about that. You and Hannah both. You and Hannah both. I am terrible at communication, but that's completely on me. I'm just happy you're here, and I can torture you for a little bit. There we go. This is what we want. Okay. I believe this is what we want to do. I think we're going to go with this. Let's go beat up on a deer. Hopefully the deer doesn't beat up on me. We have Steak America here too, so we should be good. And since it takes forever for this bad boy to get over here... Oh, he's running. Never mind. Not what I wanted to do, but okay, that works. Oh, sir, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm. Do not. That's a bad idea. I am not comfortable with this. Go away. Ow, ow. No, sir. Oh, he's as good as gone anyway, so we're good. Ow. No. Bad deer. Ha ha! Thanks, Engval. I'll see you later. My track record for dying, at least on this walkthrough, is not as bad so far as I thought it was going to be. Except for on the clergyman. Dang it. All right. Let's get out of here. We are done. With this area. And what do we got for time here? We are currently an hour in, about an hour and 10 in. I could try to do this up here. But that also requires me going through a whole slew of ants. Yeah. All right, let's regroup. Because this is what we're going to be doing next no matter what. And still not enough to upgrade the flasks. But that's okay. I'm fine with this. I am going to give more to magic so that way I have more zap juice, whatever the case may be. Maybe take a quick little drink break. Rachel, if you're still watching, hoping I see you and your sister at the benefit next week. Haven't seen you in forever. Would just be super cool. Grabbing a drink as we speak too. And if you can't make it, I'll see if I can't come up with another date where like you guys and myself and Laura can't get together and shoot the breeze for a little bit, because we haven't seen Auntie and Unc for quite a while either. So believe it or not, I missed the stuffing out of them. I'm trying to clean up my language on this, and sometimes it works. I catch myself, but the Navy keeps sneaking back in. Let me see. What are we? Oh, I forgot. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, that's okay. I know scheduling can be kind of difficult for y'all at this point. So I know everybody's got to be somewhere. They got to be, or they're pretty busy and schedules fill up. So as long as we get to see one of you, I would love to see both of you. But I'll tell you what, the one that misses out will still get together with all of you one way or another. Laura and I miss you guys. So we... Ooh, that... Hold on one second. Let me get into the chat here, because sometimes it cuts off on the PlayStation here. Aren't I performing too? Quote unquote, no, I am not performing, quote unquote, quote the unquote quote, something to that effect. I could be performing, but it would only be like one song if I do. Dad's going to be taking the reins on the brunt of the entire benefit, and he has been practicing like mad to make sure that he can give you guys the best of what he can. And it sounds awesome if I do say so myself. So kind of a little bit of a double promotion here. Obviously, we're doing the fundraising for Laura's Carnegie Hall thing, but we have the benefit for Uncle Lyndon up in Bram, Minnesota, where Dad will be performing, and any proceeds that he earns through both the raffle and the performance itself will be going to two different charities. You know, I still wish Uncle Lyndon were around. I ended up finding out about the like one of the more cool details that he got that uh, scholarship to be in. I think it was an opera singer through the state of Minnesota, if I'm remembering that correctly. But I only found that out through his obituary. It's like he never really talked much about that portion of it, even though I would bring up music and we would talk about stories and some of the stuff that he would watch, especially when it came to naming his cats with Joker. He was always a fan of Joker from Batman. That's pretty much my favorite villain of all time too. So, but I found out a lot of cool stuff about him. Unfortunately, it was one of those instances where I found out after he was gone, and that kind of, I don't know, man. That it still stings a little bit that he's gone. Man, I wish I could have got that because every time that we would talk, um, yeah, we never actually got into more of his younger side of things back when we were reminiscing and talking about older days for him. He would talk a little bit about his time in the Marines, uh, a little bit after, and then mostly about what was going on with him in the present day and going forward, what he wanted to do. And the more I'm finding out, the more it's just like, wow, that guy was incredible. We took some videos of him singing. If you ever, absolutely, bar none, 100%. That is not even up for debate. I would love to hear those. I would love to uh, see him again, actually. Yeah, he's going to be missed like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. And especially at the end there when he was in hospice care, your mom and I know Aunt Arlene, both your mom and Aunt Arlene really uh, stepped up and helped him keep at ease with everything. Yep, absolutely. I'm just glad that you were able to get down there and uh, talk with him a little bit before everything happened the way it did. Um, yeah, man, I'm still getting a little teary right now just thinking about it. Give me a second. Well, I don't know about you, but there was some dust flying in here. It got my eyes all watery and stuff. So, yep, I'm just glad we got a chance at the end to be able to, uh, if get to talk to him a little bit more. Um, Still regret not being able to go out to lunch with him the last time he was up. Yeah, the dust. There's dust in here. I don't care what anybody says. It was dust. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. Anyway. Oh, God, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to go up and do ants. I was going to. Don't you laugh at me. Do not. All right, look. I really was. I was going to go down there, and I was, ew. Yeah, I was going to go get those hairy little mutts. But for some reason, I am not feeling going after ants right now. This is probably one of my least favorite areas, and it's mostly because of those stupid ants. That and the Deathroot Garden. They got flying ants later, and it just, yeah, it's not good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here. I might do another part later tonight, probably maybe around 9, 10 o'clock when Laura gets home. And then she goes to bed, and then she can, be kept up by the deep booming voice that seems to echo through the apartment at the wrong times. Wait, I did not know you played Elden Ring. Rachel! Rachel! Girl! Why did you not tell me that you were playing Elden Ring? Why did you not tell me you played Elden Ring? That's friggin' awesome. Lady, I guarantee you you're way better at this game than I am. I might have platinumed the PS4 version, but I did that over the course of maybe like 900 hours. Oh, yeah, and as soon as you dig into the story, it's even better. The fact that it was kind of, well, not kind of, but it was written up in part by George R.R. Martin, the guy that actually wrote Game of Thrones, it makes it even better. And there's a lot of his hallmarks in there, too, with the incest. uh, that in Game of Thrones alone was like, okay, you're nuts. Game of Thrones is absolutely friggin' phenomenal. I don't care what anybody says. The last season might have been handled a bit differently, but I was still satisfied with it. I was still satisfied with it. But I digress. I am going to put this up for now because I do not want to touch any ants right now. Hannah's smart. We have the whole series on Blu-ray of Game of Thrones. Is she watching it on HBO or does she do it on Blu-ray or I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, I still have it in wrapping. Auntie, you showed up too. Good to see you. Mom is in the building, and maybe we ought to teach her how to play Elden Ring. She's the one that got me into Final Fantasy, so, she was the OG when it came to tough gaming. She would probably wreck this with no problems. Nice. Oh, I'm happy to see the both of you. Heck yeah. As a matter of fact, I specifically remember calling you for advice when I borrowed it from you. Uh, I'd probably call you up like maybe twice, 3 times a week. And then, nice. Well, you know what? I'm just throwing this out here. If you ever want to jump on Elden Ring with Rachel and myself, I have a spare PS5 that I can give you. I will even supply Elden Ring for you with Shadow of the Erd Tree. I will gladly give that to you. You can hook that up, and all three of us can go on Who's Gonna Die First adventures. Oh, Duck Hunt. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you are speaking my language. Baldur's Gate is incredible. Um, what did I go through as? I went through as a. Uh, my gameplay style was stealth, but I did a ranger, and I can't remember what the subclass was. I can't remember if it was monk or was it? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't have been monk. You did barbarian. I can't get behind that class. I was a tavern brawler monk. I was a oh, what was that combination with the bard and the paladin that was so powerful too? I can't remember off the top of my head, but holy God, I wrecked Nightmare with the bard and paladin uh, class and subclass. I even got the golden dice to prove it. Give me a second. You beat Nightmare or whatever the toughest one is. Oh, Zelda is classic. That's on the Switch. Unfortunately, it's not on the PS5. But I promise you, if you've seen anything about Breath of the Wild, Elden Ring pretty much styles itself after Breath of the Wild, except for the difficulty, which, yeah, you're going to die a lot. I think my record for deaths on a single playthrough was about 1,200. It was bad, but it was super fun. Zelda is an all-time classic, though, no doubt about it. Let's see, what else do I even have? I have a lot of stuff, but oh, trust me, Zelda, no matter uh, which game it is, you will never go wrong with it, ever. They've always had consistently good games, with the exception of a couple of the Game Boy Color ones, but I digress. That was one of my buddy's favorite games, too. He had every system kind of like I do, but a lot of his time was spent on Zelda, Smash Brothers, uh, Star Fox. You know, kind of the ones that are exclusive to Nintendo and stuff like that. He's no longer with us. He had epilepsy and he had a uh, seizure back in I want to say 2012. Well, you know, Auntie, this is a fantasy game. Yes, and there's treasure, and you get hunted. So your fantasy treasure hunts are taken care of in Elden Ring. I have a spare PS5. I can drop it off with a copy of the game. Think about it. I'm not pressuring you to do anything. Just think about it, and we'll go from there. I got it all dusted out and cleaned out so that way it's not going to overheat and blow up your house either. So I think the hardest thing you got to do is set up an account on the PlayStation Network. Oh, speaking of which, Rachel, which platform do you play Elden Ring on? Is it the PlayStation or is it the Xbox? Perfect. I'm on PS5 Pro as we speak, so that'll be perfect. Yeah, that's another reason for your mom to go over to your place and just visit for a little bit. I got this headset for broadcasting and doing the stream, and the more that I have the headset on, the more ambient noises I hear, and the more creepy it actually plays. Heck yeah, let's do it. I'll do a long distance spit in the palm shake for you guys. All right. Love you too, Auntie. Thanks for stopping by. And Laura says hello and thank you as well. She appreciates you big time. And you also helped her escape to New York and get her away from my gassy butt for a couple of months. Well, not months, but a couple of days at least. Ha ha! I'm going to sit at the Grace, and I think I'm going to call it uh, a night. Well, not a night, but I'm going to take a couple hours and get a few things done around here too before I pop back on and try to beat up on some ants. So, Rachel, it was good to see you. Auntie, super good to see you. Looking forward to seeing you guys at the benefit on Thursday for Uncle Lyndon. Um, Hopefully, I come back on and we can run into each other again. I won't be able to talk as loud because Laura will be in bed and she will end up kicking my butt if I'm too loud, but maybe I could just do this and be like, hey, welcome to the nighttime broadcast of Elden Ring. I'm Bob Ross, and this is my happy little death. Something around those lines. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping in. Um, I will make sure to say hi to her for you. She says hi as well, and I will talk to her about getting together with you guys probably this summer sometime. So take care, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. Very much appreciated. And if you watch this at a later time, thank you for stopping in too. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night. See you later.